Well, the latest reports show that the General Hameti's rapid support forces, the militia, have pretty much taken over all of Sudan and control almost all of Khartoum. The only heavy fighting that my reports say is going on is around the presidential palace. So, the Sudanese army, which is a very large, well-armed army of about 250,000 with aircraft and heavy artillery and tanks and everything else, it's pretty much collapsed according to all these reports. And that this a lightly armed militia of about 100,000, led by General Hameti, is pretty much taken over Sudan in about 12 days of fighting. The Sudan airport's been captured quite a while now. And unfortunately, the major problem of violence is that the Sudanese Air Force is continuing to bomb civilian areas, that the Sudanese Doctors Union announced today that 16 hospitals have been bombed by, it has to be by the Sudanese Air Force because they're the only Air Force in the country. So this is big war crimes going on, and the world is silent. And it's only a few places, outlets like yours, that's addressing this huge war crime that's happening. I mean, the bombing civilians and hospitals, 16, and where's the outrage? Where's the Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International and the Western countries and the media? How come they're not screaming about war crimes being committed against civilians by the Sudanese army? Well, because the CIA is backing this coup. So, I mean, the best example of how the US is supporting Burhan is the fact that the senior US diplomat in Africa, Tabor Nagy, the Assistant Secretary of State for Africa for the US State Department, posted a vicious attack on Hameti last week on Twitter. So, and they haven't said a thing about the Sudanese Air Force bombing hospitals and civilians.